Let's get it. Hey fam, we have a great idea today, and yes, we're getting right on into it, because it's quite serious. And it's, will you sacrifice everything once again? Only fools say. Only fools say. You might be asking, Robert, what do only fools say? That there's no Elohim. That there is no Elohim, no God. And they might say that out loud, but they have an Elohim, and it is Hasatan, because they are of their father, Hasatan. And even though they don't believe in the Elohim, they are their own Elohim, like Hasatan tried to be. He made himself his own Elohim. He said he was going to put his throne above the throne of the Most High. And see, that's where we all find ourselves at some point in our lives, where we make that same foolish statement. There ain't no Elohim. And even if we don't speak it, we make it out loud, in our actions. We're walking out that statement. And that's Psalms 14:1. Only fools say in their hearts there is no Elohim. They are corrupt and their actions are evil. Not one of them does good. See, that's what we was just speaking on. Their actions speak louder than their words. Praise the Most High, we don't want to be like that. In Jeremiah 17:5, it says, this is what the Most High says. Cursed are those who put their trust in humans, who rely on human strength. See, that's what I was just talking about. See, and this is why we can't sacrifice everything for the Most High. And their hearts turn their hearts away from the Most High. They don't love him? No. See, like most folks, was like myself, most folks are like I was until I had that rude awakening. I thought I could continue to skate on thin ice. Oh boy, what a good idea. And that is true. Because I had that upbringing in the church, that European mind state where you could do whatever you want to do. Just ask sweet Jesus to forgive you. And I should ask sweet Jesus. Can you imagine that? The same person enslaved you, give you their Elohim, and say you must worship him, the one that whooped you and beat you. Now we ought to worship you too. Oh boy. But that is a wild thought, that we think we can skate on thin ice, and most of us know better. See, just like myself, I knew better. Just like I always like to say, I didn't have all the truth, but I had enough of it to be obedient to it. I had enough of the truth not to do what I knew wasn't right. See, you can't change the truth. See, the truth, the text says the truth will make you free. And see, a lot of folks don't want to be free, just like I heard a teacher saying a few days ago. Sin is enjoyable. We love that season of sin. Like the text says, it's pleasurable for a season. We enjoy it until the cometh ups come back until the reaping season for what you have sown. But the whole point of these ideas this week is sacrificing everything to the Most High. And no, it's not easy, because we're living in fleshly tabernacles, as the text says. But see, he desires to fill these tabernacles with himself and to abide with us and in us, just as Yahushua said. Those who abide in me, they can ask whatever they will, and the Most High will give it to them. You know why? They're not asking amiss. They're asking because they have sacrificed everything to the Most High. And now his thoughts has become their thoughts. His ways has become their ways. So they're walking out the truth that the text says will make you free. So they're living a free lifestyle. Not in bondage to drugs, alcohol, people, places, things, sexual addictions, lust. See, these are just to name a few of what I was locked down into. But see, the Most High, like I said, he gave me a rude awakening. And see, that broke me from that old lifestyle I had. And see, my cry on most of these recordings is, don't do what I did. Do different. Be different. Take heed to my cry or my plea to come on back to the Most High. Like the text says, we've been given a ministry of reconciliation. And in that ministry of reconciliation, you're crying out to the whole world, come on back to the Most High. Just like we had a recording on yesterday, we made vows to the Most High when we were saved, when we got saved. But remember, the text says, only those that endure to the end shall be saved. Those are the ones that's going to be saved. Not the one that had that one time encounter, which, as we were saying before, that encounter was so special and it was needed because it was the Most High coming and showing up and seeing about us. I remember that like it was yesterday. I had chills all over my body. And then another time, I went and had prayer with this group, and all the brethren surrounded me in a circle, and they touched, lay hands on me. I could feel the love of the Most High right then and there. See, those are some special moments. But see, these moments don't last forever. But they are to inspire us to keep pushing forward in the right direction. Keep our hearts and minds stayed on the Most High and following his Ruach HaKodesh into all truth daily. And remember, I said daily. See, this is a walk. It's a lifestyle that you must grab a hold and walk out. And it gets easier by the day. I promise you it will. But you must stop living a lifestyle like there ain't no Elohim. And like a recording he gave me a few months ago, he sees everything. He sits high and looks low, and he sees everything, judging the hearts of men. And see, I want to be found righteous when he come judging me. I don't want him to look at me and say, Robert, you could have did better, buddy. No. See, that is one of the harshest things that could happen to me. You could have did better. No, I wanted him to say, you did all you could do. Well done, my good and faithful servant. No, I don't have time for no do better. See, I had the opportunity right now to go on and make up in my mind, I am doing better. I am going to continue to do better daily because I remember where I came from. See, that's a lot of our problems. We ain't never been nowhere before. Oh boy. See, that's what a teacher said in a recording the other day. He said the only way to learn something from the Most High is to go through something. The only way to build that faith and character, you have to go through some things. Now the Ruach just added that. But you have to have history with it. And that's from something he told me a long time ago. We have history. Praise the Most High. And I thank the Most High for our history. See, that history has caused me to know him. Hallelujah. See, can't nobody do you like the Most High. Hallelujah. He'll raise you on up. He'll sit that butt down too. Oh boy. Yes, he will. He'll do it. Like folks say, won't he do it? Yeah, he'll do it, all right. Hallelujah. He'll lay that hind part down for a while. And see, those are the times the Most High spoke to me the most. Or when I could hear him clear, the most clear. And you wouldn't imagine why. Because all them distractions were out of my way. And I had to listen. All I can say is don't be like me. Don't be like me and act like he ain't there. Act like he ain't tapping on your shoulder 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Be like, I get up tomorrow. I study tomorrow. He's like, come on here now. I'm trying to save you. Trying to take you to another level, but you don't want to go. You want to sit right there in your mess, and then you're going to come crying to me in a couple of days because you done messed up. And don't I know it? I ain't say better than anyone, but I know it well. Oh, so well, oh, too well. See, he gets tired of the games and the lies and the alibis. And we know this because it says in the text that the gates of hell are overextending itself or growing, in my own words, all the time. I don't want to say daily, but it's pretty much daily because there's been folks added to it daily. See, just like that song go, I want to go. I'm singing the song, I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to burn in hell. Away from my loving Elohim. And see, that's the whole point about it all anyway. There is an Elohim, and he's a loving Elohim. He's real good to us. Better than we can be to ourselves. What a thought. See, they say that. I've heard that thought all my life. He's better than me than I was to myself. Okay. But now I had to experience it. And I had to realize there is somebody that loves me better than I love myself. And that's a sad song, but it's true. But I'm going to say this and let it be. Most High is real. And he wants to be real in our lives if we'll let him. If we'll let him. But see, the problem is most folks won't let him. They'll listen to what I'm saying, turn right around, and do the same mess I did and stroke out and die, or have a major heart attack and die. Right after they heard somebody warn them not to do what I did. That's sad. Now I say I hope everyone is well. Oh boy. The Most High told me last night, don't give no greetings. No introduction. Just get straight to the point. He said it's too serious to be all happy and giving salutations, or I hope everyone is well from the beginning. Because some of us don't need no greeting. We need some strict biting into. Get right. Ain't got time for no mess no more. Get right. And see, the whole point about it is, family, we don't want to go through what I went through, and the Most High ain't got no more grace or favor for you, or mercy for you. He was like, that's it. I done warned you too many times. See, Robert was the last warning. And at one time, me and my wife said, baby, it seems like we're the last straw for a whole lot of people. Because after we talked to them, maybe warn them, tell them they need to tighten up. Next thing you know, something done happened to them. They dead, in the hospital, locked up. So that's what this is today. Get yourself together and know that there's a real Elohim, or a real God, whatever you want to call him, and that you need him. And that he's there for you. Like I said, a loving Elohim, a loving Father, the one who created you with a purpose. See, I was walking around thinking I was my own man. I could live my own purpose. That I ain't had no purpose besides my own. That whatever I said, whatever I did, was my business. Don't try to tell me nothing about living holy. I know God just like you know. I talk to God. What you talking about? Get out of my face. I've been in church my whole life. You can't tell me nothing about God. Until he started letting some of them things happen to me. I was out there selling dope. He said, okay, you want to sell dope? I'm going to remove my hand of protection from you. I'm going to keep you safe. I'm not going to let them kill you. I'm going to let you go lay down for a while. Which I had to lay down for a whole year in jail and in prison before I got myself together, or before I learned that lesson. Because I still am getting myself together. Like I said, I got out of prison, went right back to the same town that I got caught selling dope in, on parole, took off on my parole, ran off parole, sold dope 5 more years in the same town that I got caught in. Hard head. But family, we know what a hard head makes, don't we? Yes, indeed, a soft rump, a soft buttocks, hind points, like my Aunt Georgia would say. Hind points. That part back there in the back. Your favorite target, or the one laying down the law. Okay, I've said enough. I love y'all. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. Because I'm not just up here talking for my health. Like I said, not just for my health. Stay up, keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom.